Question 1. Where was Jesus Christ born? Nazareth, Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Galilee. C. Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem of Judea. Question 2. Which sea did the Israelites cross when leaving Egypt? Dead Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Red Sea, Sea of Galilee. C. Red Sea. Question 3. Which city's walls fell after the Israelites marched around it? A. Jericho, Gibeon, Hebron. B. Jericho. Question 4. Where did Moses receive the Ten Commandments? Mount Zion, Mount Carmel, Mount Horeb, Mount Sinai. D. Mount Sinai. Question 5. Which land did God promise to Abraham? Egypt, Canaan, Assyria, Babylon. B. Canaan. Question 6. Jonah was sent to preach in which city? Sidon, Nineveh, Samaria, Tyre. B. Nineveh. Question 7. In which river did Naaman wash to be healed? Nile, Euphrates, Jordan, Tigris. C. Jordan. Question 8. Which city became Israel's capital under King David? Hebron, Samaria, Bethel, Jerusalem. D. Jerusalem. Question 9. Where did Jesus pray before his arrest? Bethany, Eden, Gethsemane, Galilee. C. Gethsemane. Question 10. Which city was destroyed along with Gomorrah? Zoar, Jericho, Sodom, Nineveh. C. Sodom. Question 11. Abraham originally came from which place? Haran, Canaan, Ur, Egypt. C. Ur. Question 12. Where was Jesus raised? Bethlehem, Cana, Nazareth, Capernaum. C. Nazareth. Question 13. In which land was the Tower of Babel built? Canaan, Shinar, Moab, Edom. B. Shinar. Question 14. Which city was famous for its hanging gardens? Nineveh, Babylon, Tyre, Corinth. B. Babylon. Question 15. What sea is also called the Salt Sea? Red Sea, Dead Sea, Black Sea, Sea of Galilee. B. Dead Sea. Question 16. Where did Paul encounter Jesus? In a vision? Jerusalem, Antioch, road to Damascus, Rome. C. Road to Damascus. Question 17. On which island was Paul shipwrecked? Crete, Cyprus, Malta, Patmos. C. Malta. Question 18. Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal on which mountain? Sinai, Carmel, Zion, Ararat. B. Mount Carmel. Question 19. Where did Jesus perform his first miracle? Cana, Nazareth, Bethany, Jericho. A. Cana. Question 20. Where was Lazarus from? Jericho, Bethany, Capernaum, Galilee. B. Bethany. Question 21. Where did the ark rest after the flood? Mount Sinai, Mount Ararat, Mount Zion, Mount Horeb. B. Mount Ararat. Question 22. Where did the Israelites wander for 40 years? Egypt, wilderness, Canaan, Moab. B. Wilderness. Question 23. In which city were believers first called Christians? Rome, Antioch, Corinth, Ephesus. B. Antioch. Question 24. Where was Jesus baptized? Nile River, Jordan River, Euphrates River, Tigris River. B. Jordan River. Question 25. Where was Apostle John exiled? Crete, Cyprus, Patmos, Malta. C. Patmos. Question 26. What was the capital of the northern kingdom of Israel? Jerusalem, Samaria, Hebron, Bethel. B. Samaria. Question 27. Where was Jesus crucified? Nazareth, Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Galilee. C. Jerusalem. Question 28. Esther became queen in which empire? Egypt, Persia, Babylon, Rome. B. Persia. Question 29. Paul and Silas were imprisoned in which city? Philippi, Rome, Babylon, Athens. A. Philippi. Question 30. Moses fled to which land after leaving Egypt? Egypt, Canaan, Midian, Moab. C. Midian. Question 31. Where did Jacob see angels ascending and descending? Shechem, Bethel, Gilgal, Shiloh. B. Bethel. Question 32. Where did Jesus walk on water? Red Sea, Dead Sea, Sea of Galilee, Mediterranean Sea. Sea of Galilee. Question 33. Where did Solomon build the temple? Samaria, Hebron, Jerusalem, Bethel. C. Jerusalem. Question 34. Job was from which land? Uz, Edom, Moab, Midian. A. Uz. Question 35. Where did the Israelites camp before crossing the Jordan? Sinai, Moab, Gilgal, Jericho. B. Moab. Question 36. From which mountain did Jesus ascend into heaven? Mount Sinai, Mount Zion, Mount of Olives, Mount Carmel. C. Mount of Olives. Question 37. On which mountain was Jesus transfigured? Mount Sinai, Mount Tabor, Mount Zion, Mount Horeb. B. Mount Tabor. Question 38. Where did Saul meet the prophet Samuel? Gilgal, Ramah, Shiloh, Nob. B. Ramah. Question 39. Where did the prodigal son travel to? Egypt, far country, Moab, Assyria. B. Far country. Question 40. Where was the Garden of Eden located? Westward, eastward, northward, southward. B. Eastward Eden. Question 41. Where did Paul preach on Mars Hill? Rome, Athens, Corinth, Ephesus. B. Athens. Question 42. Which city's wall was rebuilt by Nehemiah? Jerusalem, Samaria, Jericho, Hebron. A. Jerusalem. Question 43. Where did Jesus live during much of his ministry? Nazareth, Bethlehem, Capernaum, Cana. C. Capernaum. Question 44. Which city was destroyed by fire from heaven? Jericho, Sodom, Nineveh, Babylon. B. Sodom. Question 45. Where did Philip meet the Ethiopian eunuch? Gaza, Joppa, Lydda, Caesarea. At Gaza. Question 46. From which city did Jonah flee by ship? Tyre, Joppa, Sidon, Ashdod. B. Joppa. Question 47. Where was Dorcas raised, back to life? Joppa, Lydda, Caesarea, Samaria. A. Joppa. Question 48. Where was Jesus tempted by Satan? Jerusalem, wilderness, Nazareth, Bethlehem. B. Wilderness. Question 49. Where did Israel first camp after crossing the Jordan? Jericho, Gilgal, Bethel, Shechem. B. Gilgal. Question 50. Where did God confuse human language? Shinar, Egypt, Canaan, Assyria. A. Shinar. Question 51. Which city was known as the City of David? Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Hebron, Nazareth. B. Jerusalem, City of David. Question 52. Where was Jesus presented as a baby? Bethlehem, Nazareth, Jerusalem, Cana. C. Jerusalem. Question 53. Which city was Paul's hometown? Jerusalem, Tarsus, Antioch, Corinth. B. Tarsus. Question 54. Where did Elijah stay during the drought? Zarephath, Gilgal, Samaria, Bethel. A. Zarephath. Question 55. The Church of Laodicea was located in which region? Asia Minor, Europe, Africa, Arabia. A. Asia Minor. Question 56. Which land belonged to the Philistines? Moab, Philistia, Edom, Midian. B. Philistia. Question 57. Where did Solomon reign from? Hebron, Samaria, Jerusalem, Bethel. C. Jerusalem. Question 58. Where did Abraham almost sacrifice Isaac? Mount Sinai, Mount Carmel, Mount Moriah, Mount Horeb. C. Mount Moriah. Question 59. Where did Jesus feed the 5,000? Judea, Galilee, Samaria, Perea. B. Galilee. Question 60. Which city repented at Jonah's preaching? Babylon, Jericho, Nineveh, Tyre. C. The city of Nineveh. Question 61. Where did Lot flee when Sodom was destroyed? Zoar, Moab, Hebron, Bethel. A. Zoar. Question 62. Where did Moses see the burning bush? Mount Sinai, Mount Horeb, Mount Zion, Mount Ararat. B. Mount Horeb. Question 63. Where did David defeat Goliath? Valley of Elah, Valley of Jezreel, Valley of Jordan, Valley of Hinnom. A. The Valley of Elah. Question 64. Where did Paul write many prison letters? Athens, Rome, Ephesus, Corinth. B. Rome. Question 65. Where did Jesus grow up? Bethlehem, Nazareth, Cana, Jericho. B. Nazareth. Question 66. Where did the Israelites receive manna? Canaan, wilderness, Egypt, Moab. B. Wilderness. Question 67. Which trading city was condemned by prophets? Tyre, Bethlehem, Hebron, Gilgal. A. Tyre. Question 68. Where was Paul converted? Jerusalem, Antioch, Damascus, Rome. C. Damascus. Question 69. Which city did Jesus weep over? Nazareth, Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Jericho. C. Jerusalem. Question 70. Where was the tabernacle set up in Joshua's time? Gilgal, Bethel, Shiloh, Shechem. C. Shiloh. Question 71. Where did Jesus heal the man born blind? Bethany, Jerusalem, Jericho, Galilee. B. Jerusalem. Question 72. Where did Ruth come from? Midian, Moab, Edom, Canaan. B. Moab. Question 73. Where did God feed Elijah with ravens? Brook Cherith, Jordan River, Mount Carmel, Jezreel. A. Brook Cherith. Question 74. Where did Jesus calm the storm? Red Sea, Sea of Galilee, Dead Sea, Mediterranean Sea. B. Sea of Galilee. Question 75. Where did Paul establish many churches? Asia Minor, Africa, Arabia, Spain. A. The correct answer is Asia Minor. Question 76. Where did Samuel live? Shiloh, Ramah, Gilgal, Bethel. B. Samuel lives in Ramah. Question 77. Where did David reign before Jerusalem? Bethlehem, Hebron, Gilgal, Bethel. B. Hebron. Question 78. Where did Jesus meet the Samaritan woman? Well of Jacob, River Jordan, Pool of Siloam, Bethesda. A. The Well of Jacob. Question 79. From where will the New Jerusalem descend? Earth, heaven, Mount Zion, Eden. B. Heaven. Question 80. Where did Jesus ascend into heaven? Mount Sinai, Mount Carmel, Mount Olives, Mount Zion. C. The Mount of Olives.